In Greek mythology, the mother of Achilles dipped him into the river when he was born in an attempt to make him immortal. Unfortunately, the only spot where Achilles was not immortal was a small area on his heel where she held him as she dipped him into the water. Years later, during a battle, Achilles was killed by an arrow that was shot by Paris, which pierced that one vulnerable spot on his heel. Today we use the term Achilles heel metaphorically to refer to an area where someone has a weakness or is vulnerable. Recognizing our own Achilles heel can be an uncomfortable place to visit. Who wants to look at that? We want to focus on our strengths, focus on what we're good at, focus on what feels good. However, what we notice in life is that there are recurring patterns. And an Achilles heel is really an opportunity for us to step into our greatest power by acknowledging the one area that consistently holds us back. That's where our greatest opportunity for growth lies. I know for myself, my Achilles heel has, over my life, been not speaking my truth. I associated love at a young age with compliance. I associated love with saying the right things and doing the right things, the things that people expected me to do. And that felt really safe and secure for me because then I knew they loved me, and I didn't want to risk that. It manifested into some physical challenges throughout my life where I had recurring sore throats and coughs and throat infections. And it's very clear to me now that the energy in my throat chakra was stifled and stuck because I wasn't expressing my truth. Years ago, when I recognized that as my Achilles heel, it gave me the opportunity to look at each situation where I'm not speaking my truth and ask myself, in this moment, can you recognize this as a choice rather than see it as a weakness? Recognize it as an opportunity to grow, even if it's by baby steps. So I started to write my truth. I started in small opportunities to speak my truth, to share my truth, even if it's with one other person, even if it's on a small blog post. And that started to shift for me the way that I looked at my Achilles heel. Less as a weakness, less as a vulnerable spot, but more as an opportunity to stand stronger in the truth of who I am. So what I offer you today is the question, what is your Achilles heel? And are you willing to look at it, to see it as a gift, as a growing opportunity, as a chance to live your most authentic life and step into the greatness of all that you are? Greetings from the island of Chios.